Hey everyone, so I am back. Y'all know me, Crystal. Yeah, so I decided, since the new season has already started, and by the new season, I mean Vampire Diaries, um, I really love the show. I really do. Where do I even begin? Well, okay. So, how this all came about was, I was watching the CW, and they had showed a commercial for the Vampire Diaries. And I'm like, ooh, that sounds cool. That seems interesting. And so I was like, I was definitely going to watch it. And after I saw the first episode, I was like, I have to read the books. Um, so I actually have the first season right here. So that is Paul Wesley. He plays Stefan Salvatore. That's Nina Dobrev. She plays Elena. And this lovely man here is Damon Salvatore. He is played by Ian Somerhalder. So, basically, as you know from the title, it has to do with vampires. Yes. Vampires lately have been um, a very pop culture thing lately. They've become very popular recently um, with the Twilight series and all that crap. Um, don't get me wrong, I love the Twilight books. This movies could have been better. Um, but anyways, but vampires have been fascinating the generations. It's been around since forever. Like you, there's there's so many great movies. There's Nosferatu, black and white, really creepy looking guy. Yeah, and then so on and so forth through the Dracula movies and little parody movies along the way as well. And also, like, The Lost Boys. That was a great movie series, I gotta say. Love the original. Corey Haim and Corey Feldman. Amazing. Okay, anyways. So, back on track. I have season 1 right here. Um, Stefan and Damon are vampires. Stefan comes to town. He wants to start living life back in his home area again. His hometown again. And, so he lives back at the boarding house, and you learn a lot from that. His uncle Zach is part of the council. The council was formed way back when, about around the 1860s, when vampires were first known, and they were to protect the citizens. Um, so it still exists in present day. Um, so what Zach does is he supplies the council with uh, vervain and stuff like that, and they're just extra crazy about it, even though vampires aren't really in their town for the longest time because they basically left after the main hunt for them. Anyways, so Stefan runs into Elena at school, and immediately it's love at first sight. Who wouldn't love him? Come on now. So they eventually start dating, all that. Damon makes himself known. Damon is still pissed at Stefan, and you all learn why eventually. But I have to say it's pretty good. It's action-packed with a bunch of different things. Um, and basically in the first season, it's basically a war between Stefan and Damon in a sense. Damon's like this bad boy. He seems evil and everything like that, but he timmets down throughout the series. I'll show you the back cover. There we go. Some gorgeous Paul Wesley right there. Oh, now I remember the last name of Elena's character. Well, Elena. It's Elena Gilbert. Blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry. I'm like all over the place right now. So, three main characters, Elena Gilbert and the Salvatore brothers. Um, this, I believe, is 5 discs. So, yeah. All 5. And, of course, it comes with, like, a booklet. Hold on, let me pull it out. Very nice. I didn't notice it before. They worked in a little cross thing there. There's your main actors all there. Everyone that's pretty much in the season. And then it just does summaries for each episode. Voila, I'll let you see all the pictures. Boom. And you do get flashbacks, so it's kind of nice to hear the backstory. And then on the back, it just says you can play or download the Vampire Diaries The Awakening audiobook online. And it just tells you how. And I'll get to that in a minute. Well, not that, but so on and so forth. Okay, so that was season 1. I also have season 2. Voila, there's Stefan, Elena, and Damon. Paul, Nina, and Ian. Very gorgeous. In this season, Stefan mellows out a bit. Werewolves are introduced in it. In the first season, you see witches. But also witches are more prominent in the second season as well. Oh, this is a really good picture. I like this one. That's gorgeous. Oh, and I love this dress she's wearing right here. I want it. I need it. Someone get it for me. I'm just checking this over. Oh, and then they go through the whole doppelganger thing. That Elena's a doppelganger. Once again, you get more flashbacks. You really get to meet Elijah in this one, and Zutz is Elijah. It's pretty awesome. And then you finally get introduced to Klaus. And that right there is the man who plays Klaus. Basically, he's on this whole thing of making a hybrid army. And he just can't figure out how to do it right away. It's another action-packed season. I won't, at a later date, I will do a video about season 1 and, you know, give you a whole thing. Oh, it also, I didn't realize this, I guess, but they had a thing in here for the Secret Circle. I am still pissed that is off the air, okay? That filled my Thursday. I loved it. It was the perfect combination with the Vampire Diaries. You had your witches in, like, the first hour, and then you had Vampire Diaries in the second, or was it the other way around? Might have been the other way around. But still, it was perfect. And Thomas Dekker, yum. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna put this book back in. Okay. So once again, you get 5 discs with this, and they got like roses on them or carnations. No, they're carnations. I'm pretty sure those are carnations. Whatever. Great season. Now, not many people know this, but Vampire Diaries was a book before Twilight. So a lot of people were saying when they first found out Vampire Diaries was coming on TV, they thought that, oh, this is just a knockoff version of Twilight. No. Vampire Diaries was made into a book way before Twilight. And it's probably a bit better than Twilight. It's got more involvement. It's, I'll show you my book collection here, but I gotta make sure I have them in the right order. That's the Fury. I need the Awakening. So it's that one. I'm sorry that I'm doing this right now. I'm like, is that volume one? Yes. Okay, so. Okay. So I will show you what I have of books here. I don't have them all, but I'm working on it. Okay, I'll just put this here. So here we go. I have the Vampire Diaries Awakening. It's like basically like the first season of the Vampire Diaries in a sense, but not quite. It's yes, and the books are different from when they're presented on TV or in movies. But I'm glad that they stayed somewhat even closer to the book in the series. So Stefan comes to town in this one, and all that. And I believe a lark comes in this one. But in the beginning of this, it starts with basically Stefan and Damon's story in a sense. How they met Catherine, this vampire who basically turned them both, in a sense. And thing is, Elena's a doppelganger, and she looks exactly like Catherine. So at first, when Stefan runs into her, he's very cautious about it. But he protects her and all that, so very good. And I had to get the cover that, they were on. I'm weird like that. I had gotten this at Borders for $6.99, which is a good deal. Very good deal. Let me put that down there. Okay. This is the second book in the series. It's The Vampire Diaries, The Struggle. And I'm sorry it's backwards. I have mirror on this. This also cost me $6.99. I did not realize this until now. Also at Borders. Basically, sorry, I'm just looking on the back. First one, Stefan really desires Elena. He has to resist his desire for her. He's brooding, mysterious. She's a beautiful, popular girl. Can have anyone she wants. And Damon is the sexy, dangerous, and driven by an urge for revenge against Stefan, the brother who betrayed him. Okay, and then in the second one, it says in the back, Damon's determined to make Elena his. He killed his own brother to possess her. Oh, he'd kill. Sorry, I read too fast. Stefan, desperate for the power to destroy Damon, and through attack to Elena, he gives in to his thirst for human blood. And Elena, the girl who can have anyone, finds herself in the middle of a love triangle that turns deadly. I believe this is when Elena starts feeding Stefan her blood to make him stronger, because there's like these other vampires that come out. Ooh, what's this? Found a receipt. Why do I have a receipt in here? Well, apparently I bought a bathing suit, a cover-up, and we bought 3 movies. I don't know why I have the receipt in here. $74, damn. $24.94. Don't ask me why I have that in my book. I don't know. Okay. This is the Vampire Diaries, the Vampire Diaries, The Fury. Let's see. I don't know if you can see it, but there you go. This cost me $7.99 at Borders. When I would go shopping for books, I'd either get 2 or 3 of them at a time. Anyways, on the back it says "Love can kill." Elena Damon at her side, in a wild with her craving for blood, the changed Elena struggles to control her desires. Damon, his hunger for a golden girl, wars with his hunger for revenge against Stefan, and Stefan, tormented after losing Elena, he will do anything to get her back, even if it means becoming what he once despised. And then it says, getting what they want may come at a deadly cost. That's actually kind of hot. Anyways, so this one, Elena is turned. Bonnie tries to go the other side, I believe, to save her. I forgot which book I left off on, but anyways, that's alright. Very good. Loved it. $7.99 at Borders, once again. Okay, so I bought this because I could not get a single copy of Dark Reunion. So, this is what I got stuck with. Oh, hold on. Never mind. Okay. So anyways, this one has the Fairy and Dark Reunion. Of course, you can see the cover is not an actual person. It's more of a painting, in a sense. Or a distorted picture. I don't know. Anyways. So, I have yet to read the Dark Reunion. But once I find out, I will do a whole video about the books. It says on the back, love can kill. Elena transformed the golden girl who has become what she once feared and desired. Stefan, tormented by losing Elena, he's determined to end his feud with Damon once and for all, and whatever the cost. But slowly he begins to realize that his brother is not his only enemy. Damon at last he possesses Elena, but will his thirst for revenge against Stefan poison his triumph? Or can they come together to face one final battle? And this was $9.99. I also bought this at Borders. Yeah. This is The Return, Volume 1, Nightfall. Voila. Let me adjust my computer, sorry. Just so it doesn't overheat. To save the two vampire brothers who love her, Elena Gilbert sacrificed her life. And it says, now that a supernatural force has brought Elena back from the dead, all handsome, brooding Stefan wants is to keep her safe. But he is lured away from Fell's church. Sleek, powerful Damon seizes his chance to win Elena over. Unaware of the danger they're both in, a malevolent being has infiltrated the town and is growing stronger. Able to possess Damon at will, the creature is also drawn to Elena and the new power she has acquired. But it's after more than Elena's power. It's thirst for her death. And this was also $9.99. I got this at Borders. See, where I live, there's two different Borders. One at the mall, which closed. Yeah. And then there was another Borders that was like across the, yeah, kind of across from the mall. And that's subsequently closed as well. And then there was, then another bookstore opened up in the same spot Borders was in the mall. And that closed up a couple months later. So, that's where I get most of my books on sale. It's when bookstores go out of business. But that's not all of the series. I just don't have all the books. I can tell you what else there is. There's the Vampire Diaries, The Return, Volume 2, Shadow Souls, that I don't have. I'm going to get it as soon as I possibly can. And then I have both Secret Circle books that they show in here, but this is not what that video is about. And then they started doing the Stefan Diaries. I don't have all of them. I believe there's 4 volumes so far. So, because Stefan's known to write in a journal. So, the Vampire Diaries, Stefan Diaries, Volume 1, Origins, basically says how he came about being a vampire, and I started reading this, but I didn't go too far into it. Basically how Catherine seduced them and turned them. Oops, sorry, knocked over my water. Okay. So, and then I have The Vampire Diaries, Stephen's Diaries, Volume 2, Bloodlust. And, oh, I didn't even read the back of the first one. Okay, let me read the back of the Volume 1. Sorry. A love triangle that will span eternity. The year is 1864 and the Civil War rages on, but 17-year-old Stephen Salvatore is fighting a battle all his own. Engaged to marry someone he does not love, Stephen falls for a mysterious girl named Catherine. With her gleaming curls and mischievous brown eyes, Catherine is beautiful and seductive, but she also harbors a dark secret. She's a vampire. And that says, based on the popular CW's TV show, inspired by the best-selling novels, Stephen Diaries reveals what really happened between Stephen, Damon, Catherine, and how the Vampire Diaries love triangle began. Okay. And then the second book, as I showed you, The Bloodlust, A New Beginning. When Stephen Salvatore's first love turned him into a vampire, his world and his soul were destroyed. Now he and his brother Damon must leave their hometown where they risked being discovered and killed. The brothers head to New Orleans looking for safe haven, but the city is more dangerous than they ever imagined, full of other vampires and vampire hunters. Will Stephen's eternal life be forever damned? So, that is book 2, volume 2 of that. And they also show the third one, but you can't really see it. It's called The Craving. Both these cost me $9.99 each. At Borders, once again. I just love the series. First off, they got gorgeous guys. Gorgeous. It's a gorgeous cast, I must say. I love the writing. It's amazing. They keep me on the edge of my seat each and every time I watch. I need to get season 3 of the Vampire Diaries yet. I have yet to get it. I hope to get that soon. Season 3 was pretty crazy. And I'm currently watching season 4, which is just mind-blowing every time I watch it. Just an update for anyone who is watching or hasn't started watching yet. Elena gets turned into a vampire. Yeah. It's pretty interesting how it happens. She had vampire blood in her system. She kind of dies in a car wreck where they go off the bridge into the water. The truck sinks. Stefan comes to save her, but she says to save the her former boyfriend, her best friend since they were little kids, Matt. He does. She winds up dying. And when she wakes up, she's a vampire. But for the longest time, she was refusing to drink the blood and all that, and they were going to try an alternative as to bring her back from the other side, because her friend Bonnie believes she could do it. So Bonnie tries, but ultimately fails. And so, and the witches, the elders on the other side, are very angry and take it out on her gran, who is passed on. And, basically they've punished her since then. And so now Elena's learning to control the thirst, and she can't drink other vampires' blood. She can't drink from the bag. She can't drink animals' blood because she always brings it up. And so basically she has to drink from the vein. And tonight she compelled somebody. So it was a very eventful one. Almost got to see Stefan Salvatore with no shirt again, but that didn't happen. But I am pretty sure they'll have him shirtless sometime this season. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video a little bit. I know I rambled a little, yeah, a little bit. I'll admit to a little bit. Yeah. I love shows like this, and I dig vampires. I really do. I'm currently reading on my DS Dracula, actually. I haven't gotten the chance to finish it. I've been so busy lately, I haven't had time to finish that book, so I'll probably have to just get the hard copy and just read it. What else can I say? I can name some vampire movies. Let's do this. I feel like I fell backwards. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. There's Nosferatu, Dracula. I think there was a Dracula's Bride. I'm not positive, but I think there was. The Daughter of Dracula. I think it was something like that. It was something with Daughter of Dracula, something along those lines. There's a couple different versions of Dracula. Especially with Bela Lugosi. Interview with a Vampire. I'm trying to think. Why can't I think of them? Oh my god. Well, Vampire Diaries, there we go. Twilight. Though Twilight wasn't the best version of Vampire movies. But still, good. I have a couple crappy, very crappy ones that I got for cheap. They were low budget films, I'm guessing, because they weren't that great. Daybreakers. Oops. Splashed the water out. Lost Boys. There's Lost Boys the Tribe, Lost Boys the Thirst. I swear there's a fourth Lost Boys. I don't know. I just can't think of them. My brain is like done for the day. But yeah, that's it. So be awesome, keep watching, and let me know your suggestions for future videos. I'd really appreciate it. I probably will do some more music ones. I'm also probably, maybe towards the weekend, film and edit a lip-syncing one with a friend of mine. If you haven't, check out the Call Me Maybe video that we made during the summer. It's pathetic, but it's still funny. Though we're not really lip-syncing, we're more singing to it. Let me just say, it has me, my dear friend who stalks me around, Joey. He was in one of my other videos. I believe it was entitled A Not So Fun Saturday, where he was being a complete weirdo and shouting at the TV to his fake-ass girlfriend. And, yeah, trying to be a know-it-all. Anyways, but it has him in it. It has his little brother, and his other brother puts his head in the beginning, which, yeah. And when you're watching that video, if you see us laughing when the little blonde-haired kid leaves, that's because his brother is right up against the door, because we were packed in the room. There was a bed, like, say, right here, and the doorway is, like, right there, and it's a small doorway. I think it's a normal-sized doorway, but the bed's, like, right there, and there's not much space. And they have, like, about 2.5 feet of space from one wall to where the bed is. Maybe 3. 3 or 4. I'll give 3 or 4. And so then he has a moon chair, an Eagles moon chair, near the corner there, but not in the corner. Because there was junk right there. So that took up a lot of space. And then there was a shelf right next to where I was sitting, as you can see. And then he was sitting there, and his brother was in front of me. And then when he went to get out the door, his brother is blocking the doorway, and he's trying to squeeze out like that much space. And he winds up tripping and falling outside the door pretty much, and we just started cracking up. So, trying to think. Great video. I will admit I was singing during it. Yeah. And you can tell I am. I get too involved with those videos. I'll probably have some more of those up soon. I was working on a another music video earlier this week. I don't know if I'm going to use it because I did a lot of makeup effects, and I'm not sure if I want to put that up. Let's just say I gave myself a black eye for that, and I don't know if I should put it up, so let me know if I should, because I really don't know. I don't know if anyone's going to take offense. I don't care, really. I really don't give a shit. That's the saddest thing. But I'll probably do more videos about music, soon. If not after this one. If there's any good music headlines, let me know, and I will try to cover it. I've just been crazy busy. I'm writing music again. I'm gonna try to start, recording and doing stuff like that, and doing stuff like that. If you didn't know, I'm really into music, so yeah, that's basically what my future entails and what I'm gonna probably be working on in these videos, whether it be little music videos for you guys, cover songs, stuff like that, or me talking about different subjects in music if that's what you want. But let me know, because I do a variety of things in videos. I've done game videos, I've done the cover songs, I've done just talking to you guys. So let me know what you think. I really appreciate it, because I do get stuck sometimes and I don't like rambling all the time. Maybe. So I'm gonna go. Have an awesome weekend, guys. I love you. You guys are amazing. Keep watching. Tell your friends to watch. Subscribe. Tell people to subscribe. That'd be great. And I will hopefully see you guys real soon. So be safe, be awesome, and be nice to people. Love you guys.